Dear students, today we have to start the derivation which we have completed yesterday. F is equal to BIL sin theta. This derivation we have completed yesterday. So this was the magnetic force on a current carrying conductor. But in this derivation, if suppose now force is total depending on BIL into sin theta. So now theta, depending upon the value of theta, force will be changing. So now we have to see the cases. So today we'll see the case 1. What is the case 1? In case 1, when theta is equal to 90 degree, that is, if theta is 90 degree, it means what? If angle between the velocity vector and magnetic field B is perpendicular. If velocity and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other, then theta is equal to 90 degree. So what will happen here? F is equal to P into I L into sine of 90 degree. We know what is sine 90 degree? Sine 90 degree is equal to 1. So the force is equal to B I L. So this force is maximum force. This force is what? Maximum force. Now when the force will be maximum, question they may ask, when the force is maximum for the magnetic field carrying current. So straight away we have to say that when velocity of the charged particle is perpendicular to the magnetic field, then force will be maximum. So the force will become what? Maximum. For when the force will be maximum? When the velocity is perpendicular to the magnetic field. This is the first condition. Now case 2. What the case 2 says? When theta is equal to 0 degree. Means if V is parallel to B. Okay? If V is parallel to B. In this case, when theta is equal to 0 degree, velocity of the particle is parallel to magnetic field. So what happens to sine 0 degree? Sine 0 is 0. If sine 0 is 0, so what will happen here to this formula? F is equal to BIL into 0. So sine 0 is what? 0. So force is 0. So what it means? This means that when the velocity of the particle is parallel to the magnetic field, then force is 0. Means no force will be applied on it. So the force becomes 0 in case of theta is equal to 0. So if theta is equal to 0, sine 0 is 0, so force is 0. So this force is called as what? Minimum force. This force is called as what? Minimum force. Force is what? Minimum. Clear okay? So this is the condition for the case 1 and case 2. Force is minimum. So yesterday we have derived the relation F is equal to BIL sin theta. Today we are seeing that if theta is equal to 90 degree, theta is equal to 90 degree means velocity of the particle and the magnetic field both are perpendicular to each other. If both are perpendicular to each other means theta becomes 90 degree. Sin 90 is 1, the force will become what? Maximum. Second thing, when theta is equal to 0, V is parallel to B. If V is parallel to B, means theta will becomes 0. Means the velocity of the particle is along the direction of the magnetic field. So the force will become what? Minimum. So these are the two conditions for which the force is maximum and minimum. Next comes, clear okay? So this is the simple case. Here we have seen that when the magnetic force on a current carrying conductor is maximum, so we have to understand that the force on the current carrying conductor is maximum when velocity of the particle and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other. जब velocity of the particle और magnetic field दोनों एक दूसरे को perpendicular है, तब क्या होगा? Force will be maximum. And when the force will be minimum, you have to understand that velocity of the particle is parallel to the magnetic field. When the velocity of the particle is parallel to the magnetic field, then the force is minimum. ये दो conditions हो गए. अब इसके अलावा one more thing they may ask that what is the vector form of the force acting on a current carrying conductor. So this yesterday we have proved this F is equal to BIL sin theta. So now same can be converted into vector form. So vector form will become I into L cross B. So this form is called as what? Vector form. Vector form of what? Force acting on a current carrying conductor. F is equal to I into L cross B. This is the force which is given by vector form. Now question arises that what are the factors on which the force is depending? Now from this equation you have to just tell how you can tell this. If the question is asked, write the factors on which the force acting on a conductor carrying current placed in a magnetic field depends. So now this can be easily explained with this formula. BIL sin theta means F is directly proportional to B, F is directly proportional to I, F is directly proportional to L, F is directly proportional to theta. So by looking at this formula, we can say that factors on which the force acting on a current carrying conductor depends. So it depends upon what? First, it depends upon the length of the conductor. किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है? पहला है, first condition is what? Length of the conductor. So why we are telling this? F is equal to BIL sin theta. When F is equal to BIL sin theta, so it depends upon the length of conductor. Second thing, it depends upon I. I means what? Current flowing in the conductor. Current in conductor. Third, it depends upon the magnetic field. It depends upon what is the strength of the magnetic field. It depends upon strength of magnetic field. Fourth, it depends upon theta. So what is theta? Theta means it is the angle between the length of the conductor and the magnetic field B. So these are the four conditions, or we can say on which the factors, these are the four factors on which the force acting on a conductor carrying current depends when they are placed in magnetic field. So first है length of the conductor, second है current in the conductor, third है magnetic field strength B, and fourth is the angle between length L and the magnetic field B. So just now we have seen that how theta is going to affect. If the velocity is perpendicular to B, velocity of the particle is perpendicular to B, then the force will be maximum. And if velocity is parallel to B, then what will happen? Force will be minimum. तो इस तरह से हमने क्या किया? Today now we have seen that how the force acting on a current carrying conductor depends. Okay, so now next thing comes. So once again I will revise the things. Force is given by BIL sin theta. B indicates the magnetic field, I indicates the current, L is the length of the conductor, theta is the angle between the velocity of the conductor and the magnetic field B. We have seen that if theta is 90 degree, force is maximum. If theta is 0 degree means parallel, then force is मिनिमम. क्लियर हो गया. और उसके बाद फोर्स डिपेंड्स अपॉन बी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, फोर्स डिपेंड्स अपॉन करंट, फोर्स डिपेंड्स अपॉन लेंथ एंड फोर्स डिपेंड्स अपॉन थीटा. सो इतने सारे फैक्टर्स के ऊपर फोर फैक्टर्स के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. तो नाउ व्हाट वी हैव सीन इन दिस फ्रॉम यस्टरडे, वी आर सीइंग द फोर्स ऑफ ए force acting on the current carrying conductor. Now we have to see the direction of the force. When there is a force, we know there will be a direction. So now we have to see how to find out the direction of the force. So now we have to find out the rules to find direction ऑफ फोर्स. जो फोर्स है, फोर्स किस डायरेक्शन में लगेगा. ओके, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन ए करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर इन ए मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कैन बी फाउंड आउट बाय टू मेथड्स. टू रूल्स आर देयर. कौन से रूल्स हैं. दो रूल्स हैं जिससे कि डायरेक्शन ऑफ द फोर्स वी कैन फाइंड आउट. फर्स्ट इज राइट हैंड palm rule. Second is Fleming's left hand rule. So to find the direction of the force, there are two rules which we have to understand properly. Right hand palm rule. So now right hand palm rule we have to understand. What is right hand palm rule? Now if suppose we stretch a right hand, suppose you take the example of this right hand. This I have taken my right hand. Okay, this I have stretched and now I am keeping the thumb in upward direction. Okay, so if I consider that thumb is just, I will show you like this so that you can see. If this thumb is pointing towards the direction of the current, suppose ये जो thumb है ये किसको point कर रहा है, इसको stretch कर दिया है. अभी हमने right hand लिया है और इसको ऐसा हमने stretch कर दिया है. तो fingers कहाँ point कर रहे हैं, सीधे इस direction में. thumb कहाँ point कर रहा है, इस direction में. If suppose I say that करंट इज फ्लोइंग इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द थंब. थंब का जो डायरेक्शन बताता है वो क्या डिपेंड कर रहा है, डिफाइन कर रहा है करंट फ्लोइंग. ओके, थंब पॉइंट्स इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट एंड दिस स्ट्रेच्ड फिंगर्स, ये जो फिंगर्स आगे की तरफ है वो क्या डिफाइन कर रहे हैं, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. क्लियर हो गया. इफ थंब इज पॉइंटिंग टूवर्ड्स द direction of the current, these fingers which are stretched, they are pointing in the direction of magnetic field. Then force acting on the conductor will be towards the palm. अभी हम palm से ऐसा करते हैं तो यहाँ से force किस डायरेक्शन में अप्लाई करेगा, इस डायरेक्शन में अप्लाई होगा. सो palm का जो डायरेक्शन है वो क्या रिप्रेजेंट करेगा, डायरेक्शन ऑफ द फोर्स. क्लियर हो गया. सो हियर वंस अगेन सी इन दिस पर्टिकुलर, दिस थंब रिप्रेजेंट्स द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट, दीज फिंगर्स रिप्रेजेंट्स द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. देन फोर्स किस डायरेक्शन में रहेगा, पाम को अगर मैं इस तरह से ऐसा घुमाता हूँ, सो इस डायरेक्शन में फोर्स अप्लाई होगा। क्लियर हो गया? सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज राइट हैंड पाम रूल। राइट हैंड पाम रूल हम कब यूज करेंगे? टू फाइंड द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट, टू फाइंड द फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन द करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर। करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर में फोर्स किस डायरेक्शन में अप्लाई करेगा, ये फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हम यूज़ करते हैं। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम देखेंगे।